Good morning, everybody. This is Russell Brunson, and welcome to Marketing Your Car.
Welcome to the Marketing in Your Car podcast, where you can increase your traffic, conversions, and sales in just 10 minutes a day. And now, here's your host, Russell Brunson.
All right, everybody. I hope that the weekend was amazing for those who are listening live. Those who, I guess it's never really live. Those who are listening in kind of real time. If those are listening some other time, hope you had amazing whatever today was for you. And I have got some crazy cool things happening this week. I'm excited for. We've got, we are launching the keto funnels for the Prove It company, which is going to be cool. It's not live today, but it should be live by the time most of you guys hear this, within a day or two. So if you want to go see kind of a little bit behind the scenes of what we're doing, go to ketofunnels.com. That should be live, like I said, in a day or two. But we're going to be rolling those out funnels for a network marketing company. So it's kind of the big experiment we're going to be testing out. If it works good here, we'll probably do it with other companies. But anyway, it's kind of a little sample test to see if we can build out funnels for companies and make it so the person basically comes in, drops in their Prove It ID, and unlocks all these secret funnels. Woo, secret funnels. So it'll be kind of cool to see how the first test goes. I think it'll do well. We built two pretty amazing funnels for that company, and I think that people are going to love them and do a lot of good stuff with them. So that's kind of plan number one that's happening this week. Also, Biohacking Secrets should be going live. It would be going live this week, but we have to record one more product. So Anthony's flying back out for that early next week. We've got the hackathon starting. So we've got this weekend, basically, the ClickFunnels partners and co-founders are all flying in, and the next week we've got pretty much like half the dev team, maybe more, maybe the whole dev team, a whole bunch of the dev team, a whole bunch of the marketing team. So for a week we'll be doing some crazy cool stuff while we're filming episodes for Funnel Hacker TV, and there's just a lot happening, which is fun. Also at times a little overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie, but it's good. So I got a couple of big projects trying to get out the door, and then I can start focusing on some of the fun things that are going on with Funnel Hacker TV. So, but today I wanted to share with you guys an idea that hopefully will be a big idea for some of you guys, because I think I cracked the code on something. If you think about how most people grow, well, I think a lot about like I know like Snapchat's like the new cool thing, and podcasts is cool, and blogs are cool, and all these things are cool, right? The problem with like most content things is that like the way you get traction is, first off, you got to do it consistently for forever, which kind of sucks because for most of us, it takes a long time before you have success, right? Like, I was doing this podcast for probably 3 years before anyone listened to it. But I didn't care because it was fun and it was an easy format, right? But it was hard because, like, luckily I was monetizing my life in other ways. But if this is your marketing strategy, like, it sucks. If your marketing strategy is let's go blog, let's go podcast, let's go Snapchat, things like that, it's tough, right? And so I'm always looking like, how do we beat the system? Like, how do we make it so that we can get customers and people to subscribe profitably, where like we make money every time somebody joins our podcast or gets on Snapchat or whatever that thing might be, right? And so I've been thinking about that, like, how do I do that? Like, what's the best way? And I have an idea, and I'm going to be executing on it. And I hope that a couple of you guys copy me, because if you do, that'd be awesome. But my guess is most of you won't, but hopefully one or two of you will, because that'll make it worth me sharing the idea. So what I've been looking at is, like, we're getting close to episode 250 in the Marketing Your Car podcast, which is crazy. Don't you guys think? We've been hanging out 250 days. We've been sharing this message together. So that's kind of cool. My problem is, like, when we go pay, like, hey, go subscribe to Russell's podcast, like, it's expensive, like, and it's like hard to track, and it's just like it's less effective. It's not the best thing in the world, right? I know it was like almost impossible to track, but as we were trying to guess, I mean, we were spending $100 to get someone to subscribe to your podcast, right? There's obviously free things in your list and a bunch of other things to do, but But like for me to go buy ads to get people to build my following, crazy expensive, not worth it, not even worth time and energy, right? That's why putting out good content's good, because people share. I don't know, a lot of you guys found out about this podcast because somebody shared it with you or whatever. So those are like the good things of having good content, but like I don't want to rely on good content to get my message out there, because no matter how good your content is at first, it's not spreading. So how do we do it? So I had this idea of building a funnel specific to getting people to subscribe to my different channels and things like that, right? And so what I was thinking about doing, and here's a couple little ideas and tips kind of came along in the thought process, but one of them is I was looking at all my podcasts I've done in the past, right? And there's like 5 or 6 that are focused on webinars that are really, really, really good, like things that like I wish everybody could listen to. So I'm like, what if I take those 5 things and I'm like, hey, opt in for the 5, my 5 top webinar strategies, whatever. And they opt in, and then boom, I just give them links for those 5 podcast episodes, right? So that's one way I can start paying to get people to opt in and have some kind of metric, but still doesn't make me really money up front. So I'm like, how do we do this? And so my big aha, I'm excited for this, is I'm going to be taking 250, well, as soon as we get 250 episodes, so we're getting close. But in fact, I already been sourcing it in China. So in China, we're getting these really cool preloaded MP3 players. And I'm going to preload the first 250 episodes of Marketing Your Car on that thing. And I'm going to go and like actually pull out the audio intros, exits, just so you don't have to hear my theme song 250 times for those of you guys who will binge listen. But I want to encourage people to binge listen, right? So what better way to do it than to give them a device that has all those things preloaded on it? I think it ends up costing me, I don't know, somewhere between $5 and $10 in China to get one of these MP3 players. It'll be wrapped in my logos and all that kind of stuff, right? And I'm gonna do a free plus shipping on it. Free plus shipping, you get 250 of my top podcast episodes. And so that'll be basically the offer, and we'll have some kind of order form bump and some kind of upsell, I'm sure, right? Whatever that is. And so now I can go on Facebook and my email list and other people's list and like all the traditional marketing channels to give away this MP3 player, which people who download my MP3 player with 250 episodes of my podcast, what do we know about those people? They're probably either interested in my podcast or they will become, because now I'm giving it away for them to binge listen to really, really easily, right? And so they will come through that funnel. And after that funnel, now this is like in my mind, like it's my funnel to connect people to all of my social outlets. And so day one, there'll be a thing like, hey, thanks so much for listening. The thing, the MP3 player is on its way, but I want you to subscribe right now so that you can get all future episodes, right? Because episode 251 and beyond are not on this MP3 player, so you have to click here to subscribe. So boom, we're getting people subscribed to iTunes that day, right? So now I'm causing consumption, and then I am getting people to subscribe. And then day number 2, it's gonna be something like, hey guys, this is Russell. You guys know what a Snapchat is? Here's 5 cool Snapchats I've sent out in the past. I want you guys on this list, because if you're not getting my Snapchats, you're missing out on some cool crap that's coming directly to you through the Snapchatty thingy, right? I actually haven't started using Snapchat yet. In fact, I don't even know how it works, but I know it's like the big next thing. And so I'm like, how do you get people to subscribe? Well, it's hard. You have to like train them. So how am I going to freaking pay for ads to tell somebody to go download Snapchat, search for my name, and click on my button? Like, that's like the most inefficient way on earth to grow a following, right? It's horrible. So, but for people who have said, Russell, I'm going to pay you for 250 of your episodes, those people are a little bit more engaged, and now I can have a whole day just focus on, hey guys, today's Snapchat day. Anyone who adds me Snapchat, you're going to get blah, blah, blah for free. Go and do it. And we bribe them and motivate them and get them to subscribe to Snapchat, right? Then the next one could be like, hey guys, this is how, I don't know, LinkedIn, or let's say Pinterest or Instagram, whatever, but I'm going to use that communication funnel after somebody gets this free plus shipping thing to connect them into all of my social channels, and that's going to be the funnel. So that way, in theory, if we execute it right, usually it costs us about $10 to get a free plus shipping buyer. And if we can make $20 or so from that initial funnel, that'll cover our shipping costs, and basically now we're at break even. And now I've got people's attention and get them into our other channels for free, and in a really cool way where it's not just like them clicking on an ad on Facebook, but them actually watching a video, me educating and coaching them how to do it, telling them what to look forward to and how it all works. And that's kind of the thought. So that's my thought, you guys. So I'm going to be building out this really cool, how do you know what we call it? A funnel with the sole purpose of profitably acquiring subscribers to my blog, podcast, Snapchat, all those other things. So we should probably come up with a cool name for it. What do you guys think? What would be a cool name we can use for it? Call it what if we call it? Have you guys ever read the article called the 1,000 True Believers, or 1,000 True Fans? That was called. And there's a book called The True Believer, which is like this book on how to start your own cult. Not that I'm studying how to start my own cult, but if I was, I would definitely be reading The True Believer. So what if we call this like the True Believer funnel? The True Believer Creator Funnel. That's too many words. Let's call it the True Believer Funnel. This will be just between us people. You guys on the market in your car, and that's it. Nobody else gets this one right now. So this is the True Believer Funnel. That's what we're going to start focusing on, where we can profitably acquire people into our cult. Sure. And that'll be kind of the game plan. So anyway, guys, that's my thoughts. Hopefully that helps some of you guys, gives you some cool ideas. I mean, again, you don't have to be as elaborate as me, put 250 episodes on. You could go pick 5 episodes and sell it for $7, or you could do like I'm doing, burn them on a CD. Initially, I burned them on a CD. We just never sold that one. But as an MP3 player, I think it'll be super cool. I think it'll go and grow the way that we're looking for. Plus, I can put in all my other follow-up sequences and about a million other things. So, anyway, that's totally the game plan, you guys. So, feel free to funnel hack it, rip it off. But you will see me executing it very, very quickly. We're getting the MP3 players all designed right now. My brother's cleaning up all the audios from past marketing your cars to make it simpler to listen to. And I got to get to episode 250. When those things are finished, we will have an MP3 player with 250 episodes preloaded on it for your listening enjoyment. So that's the plan, you guys. All right, I am out of here. I got a busy day, and I've got field day today with my kids at 1. So I've got about 4 hours to bust through all my projects, and then I'm out, which I'm kind of excited for. The days I only have like 3 or 4 hours to get stuff done, I typically get more done than the days I have like 10 hours. So it's forcing me to get everything done in a compressed amount of time so I can get my kids' field day today, because this is the last week of school for them. And so anyway, it's going to be really, really fun. I'm in charge of the tug of war, so I'm going to be just picture this, me versus like 10 little kids in a tug of war. It's going to be so fun. Anyway, I'm excited. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey everyone, this is Russell Brunson again. I want to thank you for listening to Marketing Your Car, and I want to make sure that you're plugging into everything that we're doing on a daily basis. And so make sure that every morning you're plugging into the Marketing Your Car training. If you go to marketinginyourcar.com, you can join the email list and make sure you get email notifications when new episodes come out. And you can also get links to all the transcripts of every single show we've done in the past. But then every night, well, not every night, but most every night, I also do a Periscope show called the Marketing Quickie Show. And it's really fun. You can go to Periscope and search my name, Russell Brunson, and subscribe. And every single night you'll get a notification. It'll kind of chirp on your phone, and you'll have me jump on there and give you kind of the end of the day thoughts and ideas and marketing strategies we've been playing with during the day. And maybe even or you should go to marketingquickieshow.com, and over there you can subscribe, you can see past episodes, you can read the transcripts, you can have a bunch of fun. So thanks so much for being faithful listeners. Again, register at marketinginyourcar.com and also marketingquickieshow.com.